'cause I gotta get it. What's going on? It's your boy SB. Alright, so in this video, this is talking about layoffs are coming to Tesla. Will Amazon follow? Let's talk about it. So basically, an email went out to all employees at Tesla talking about layoffs are coming. What have we been yelling on this channel? Layoffs are coming. First off, I think that it's dope that there was a warning that a layoff was coming. I give a hand clap to Elon and Tesla for that. At least they gave them some warning, like, listen, layoffs is coming. Because when you look at most of these companies out there that's doing layoffs, ain't no warning. They're just waking up and it's like, hey, this is the situation. I think that's pretty dope. First off top, man, that's respect that they're at least giving them some heads up that, yo, layoffs are coming. You do not see that a lot. I give that respect. Maybe I just haven't seen or heard of the companies that's doing that. If you have heard or seen those companies doing that, let me know. But I think that's dope. I think that's way better than just cutting somebody's lifestyle and not giving them a forewarning about it. So let's get into this letter. And part of this video as well, we're gonna talk about, will Amazon follow suit? We gotta remember, Elon Musk is huge in the world. He's not just a huge CEO. He is, I believe he's become more than a CEO. He is now a major influencer on planet Earth. So what does that mean? When a regular CEO speaks, if it's a big company, people will look, okay, cool. But when you become an influencer, it's like influencers are now more they're influencers. They seem like their word is more powerful than people in power. You know what I mean? So by him saying what he said in this letter, because he said a few other things, he talked about the layoffs coming. Then he also talked about what we've been talking about on this channel, the economic storm coming. Why is everybody talking about this now? I think we should listen. So by him being such a major influence is why this is all the more important. Because when Elon speaks, a lot of people listen, and I'm kind of wondering if this will cause other CEOs to follow suit, which I know it will because other companies have already been doing this. But let's get into this letter real quick. Let's see what he's talking about. And I'm going to kind of talk more about why I think Amazon's going to follow, and have they already been doing this? That's another question that I had. Let's get into this letter real quick. So this is the actual email that Elon Musk sent out to his employees. So it says, Tesla will be reducing headcount by 10%. If you look at their headcount, they have a pretty big headcount. So 10% is not a small number. That is a lot of humans that is going to be laid off. So as we have become overstaffed in many areas, who else is overstaffed? Note, this does not apply to anyone actually building cars. Hourly headcounts will increase, but it was the salary staff that was planning to be laid off. So that is the warning and the advance notice that Tesla gave to its employees. So they said they employed 99,000 by the end of year 2021, and that they're way overstaffed. They need to cut headcount, but they're not going to cut hourly. They're gonna cut salary. So that is what he said when it came to the email to his employees. But he also said some other interesting stuff. It's kind of what we were talking about last month. One of the statements that he said is this. He said he had a super bad feeling about the economy. I just told you in the last video, the main media is echoing this now. The CEO of, what is this, Chase Bank? He was saying a hurricane is right around the corner when it comes to the economic situation. So we've been talking about this, but more confirmations are coming out from huge people, huge players in the economic realm. Huge players are talking about, hey, an economic storm is coming. This is another warning. Stop spending all your money on stuff you do not need to be spending it on. This is another warning. Start paying off that debt as much as you can. This is like the 100th warning I've told y'all. Start using some of them talents that you have, some of them side hustles, legally. Legally, please. I told y'all, don't be telling these police if y'all do some illegal stuff. The ASB told me to get on my side hustle game. I didn't tell y'all that. Legal hustles, please. Utilize these things so you can be able to float during this hurricane that's coming. We've said this way before mainstream media said this. And look, it's all over the place now. So let's take action. Another thing that Elon Musk talked about, not only are they having a layoff, they're having a worldwide hiring freeze. So what does that mean for us? People, this is not the time to be leaving your job right now. If you need extra money, I would encourage you, man, do a second job part-time. I wouldn't leave a job because you're mad. This is not the time to be leaving a job because you're angry at your boss or you're just tired of it. You know what, I'm just gonna leave. Listen, Lisa, listen. Make sure you have something locked in. Make sure you have something in place before you just leave your job. A lot of companies are not only talking layoffs, they are on the same thing that Elon Musk is on, hiring freezes right now. And that's a place you wouldn't want to get stuck in, leaving a job and then being stuck, because a lot of these main big jobs are in hiring freezes. So listen, do not leave your job. Don't leave Amazon right now. Work Amazon. If you got overtime still, work that overtime. Overtime warriors in the building. Get it. But do not leave because you're tired. If you're tired of your job right now, are you frustrated? Are you tired? Do you get aggravated? Are you sometimes stressed while you're packing? Are you not? If these signs that you have, well, now's not the time. You should have got rid of the job last year. You should have found another job last year. This ain't the time to be leaving your job because of these little things. So stay with your job. You don't have to grind it out for right now. So the reason why I said, will Amazon follow suit? Is Amazon already doing this? Because Amazon isn't making announcements. I've read the articles when they said they're working on the adjustments. They've said this at the end of first quarter when their statements went out for first quarter. They already said, they said the same thing Elon said. They said the same thing every CEO said who had major layoffs. Amazon said it. So what adjustments are they already making these adjustments? Have you been seeing less AMs? Have you been seeing less salary people? Have we been seeing less people getting promoted into those areas? I don't know. You feel me? I have no inside information. I don't know. You feel me? This is just my opinion. I'm only going off of what's on the internet and press releases. One thing I know for sure with Amazon, they're not releasing all type of information. They're not making announcements. They're making adjustments. As some of you guys have said, my building closed and we all got readjusted over here. It was like 5 different buildings. We didn't hear no announcements for that. So there's adjustments being made. Right now, we have Prime Week coming up. This is not an indicator of what's going to happen during peak, because peak still is a ways away. Yeah, it's only like 4 or 5 months, but that's a ways. We got stuff changing daily right now. So this is peak. Prime is not an indication of what peak is going to be like, but it's an indication of where we are at currently. We're coming up to Prime Week. We're going to see how that goes. We're going to see how the workload is. That's going to kind of give us a temperature of the spending, of the consumer spending. Are they spending the same right now? That's what we're going to see during Prime Week. But what we also have to look at, let's look at the spending, but let's look at how those hours look after Prime Week. Now, if them hours just drop, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep our eyes on this. Will Amazon follow suit? Don't think they have to. Our headcount drops already. Our turnover rate's already high. But those salary positions, will that drop? Will there be a slowdown on that climbing up that ladder? I don't know. I've heard some things, but I can't really, you know what I'm saying? So I can only speak on public knowledge due to the fact I work at Amazon. But drop your comments below. What's the temperature in your building? How are things looking? I know a lot of you guys said Amazon, or I know a lot of you guys said OT still been coming in. You've still been an overtime warrior. Please continue to be an overtime warrior. If you're one of the ones, do not turn down overtime right now. Work the overtime. You need a cushion during this time. It's going to get rough. But anyways, drop it in the comments. What are you seeing in your buildings? Keep us updated. Let's all stay updated so we can see what's going on. I'm going to keep my eyes on the media, on the news, to be sure that we stay updated as well. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, be sure to like this video, and be sure to put that post notifications on, because we're dropping more videos now and I want you guys to be notified. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know where your buildings are. Are you seeing anything fishy at this time? Let me know. Let's talk about it. This is your boy SB. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in. If I'm alive, I'ma live. Mama said if you gon' do it big.